What's going on, guys? Right now it's about 10 a.m. Today I woke up at 191, consistent weight still. I ate a little bit more yesterday, almost close to 3,800. But yeah, I'm gonna. This meal is one of my pre-workout meals. Um, So normally, like I always tell you guys, I like to work out last thing in the day or like closer to like 5 o'clock or when I'm off the next day, definitely later on in the day so I can go later and then I could get back and I could eat still and edit my videos and do what I have to do and then go to bed late and not worry about getting it and then still making sure I get enough sleep so I can sleep late if I'm not working the following day. But today, I actually have to do something tonight, so I have to go to the gym around 1:30 p.m. So this is my first meal of the day, and also hydrating, got my electrolytes. So here I got some overnight oats. These are a very good source of carbs because oats are a type of carb that is what's the word I'm looking for? It is very satiating, slow digestive. So something like white rice, that is a great pre-workout meal right before the gym. But since I'm working out at 1 and I do want some carbs in me, this is about 95 grams of carbs of oats, and also inside is protein yogurt, 30 grams worth of protein, and also I put some dark chocolate chips, cinnamon, and vanilla extract, and then I left it in the fridge overnight. That's normally what I do with my overnight oats. So for this workout session, I'm going to be eating very big meals, like until 1 o'clock. Bigger meals than normal. Like my next meal is probably going to be like 1,000 calories plus of mainly carbs and also something of 50 grams of protein. So probably a lot of white rice and ground beef and some eggs maybe. So guys, this video is actually going to be a rest day. So I wanted to put something out, and I wanted to also talk to you guys a little bit. I didn't even mention what I have over here. This is just egg whites with some egg yolks. So I had extra egg yolks, and I just added them in so they don't go in the garbage instead of using whole eggs. But it's basically 30 grams of protein from egg whites. It was 190 grams of egg whites, and then 47 grams of egg yolks. So there's also a little bit of protein in egg yolks. It's mainly fat though, but 7 grams of protein in the yolk. So this right here is 37 grams of protein. And no, sorry, 27. Because the 190 grams of egg whites was 20 grams of protein. So 27 grams of protein here and 30 grams of protein here from the yogurt. Okay, so about 60 grams of protein for the morning. So guys, I'm very big on saying stop wasting time. No more wasting time, because you don't realize that like days go by like this, and then that means a month could go by like this, and then a year could go by, and then a few years could go by. So it all depends on what you do with your days. I believe in making the most out of each and every day that you can. Someone that works hard at something, someone that is consistently working hard at something, is frequently doing that activity, blocking out all of the distractions that are trying to stop that person, whatever it is. Instead of going the easy route where it's going out, drinking at bars, doing drugs, or whatever it is, that's the easy life. That's how I see it. That life is nothing but pleasure. But if there's the man that is avoiding doing that stuff, no matter how tempting it is, no matter how badly his friends want to go out, no matter how badly this girl that he's seeing wants him to go out with her, and he's choosing to stay focused on the craft that he loves, whatever that may be, and that craft requires discipline, requires constant effort, requires practice. The way that human nature works, over time, the person will start to become better at it. And obviously that person enjoys what they're doing because they're putting away all these side distractions and choosing to do something with what they love, with what they want to do. If you look at that person, I guarantee you that person is 10 times more happy than the person that is constantly partying, constantly going out. And then normally those days are only like Friday and Saturday where you go out and party and stuff. But the rest of the week, that person is just on their phone, scrolling, doing whatever, just living life, going through the motions. And if you ask me who's happier, to me it's very clear: the person that is trying to do something with their lives and living for a reason. This is a big shout out to Andrew Huberman. He had someone on his podcast talking about how dopamine should be worked for. Dopamine is supposed to be a rewarding tool, and that's what it is to your brain. It's a reward. That's what it should be. And because easy access of dopamine, like doing drugs, for example, what is that? That is an easy access of dopamine because you're in a baseline level. Say you're here and then somebody smokes weed or whatever, and that dopamine spikes. But then once that high comes off, they go back down to the baseline level, and that person wants to feel that again. So when they smoke again, dopamine spikes, and then it goes back down, and then that can lead to much worse problems, of course. But point being is that somebody that works consistently at something, and somebody that puts in an intense amount of effort at something, and no matter how hard it is, but they want to still get it done, and that person knows that whatever they're doing, the pain or the discomfort is only temporary in this moment. They know that the long-term benefits will pay off at the end. I'll use me as an example. Let's use a nice leg day. After doing a 10 by 10 of hack squats, brutal, deadly hack squats where I was about to fall out, throw up, diarrhea all over the place. Once I complete that workout, I feel better than I did all day. I walk out of the gym with the most confidence I had. I listen to music really loud. I'm in such a good mood, and I'm using that as an example because that happens that's what happens to me after every workout. I'm in a much better mood than I was because that is my dopamine being rewarded. That is me putting in my effort of whatever. That is me putting in my effort of the hard training in the gym, and then I got a payoff afterwards. So, like I said before, going back to the story of the two people who would be happier in a life, I say the person that is trying to do something and trying to be good at a craft. That person will definitely be happier in the present and definitely the long term. Something I like to say is that why not do something with your days, okay? Look at it like this. I've spoken about this before, but this is just a nice perspective that I have. It's that, okay, your life is going to go on no matter what you do inside of your days, okay? So let's look at today and then 3 years from now, okay? So this is today, and this is 3 years from now. No matter what you do in between this, you did when you're here 3 years later. So why not do something? That's what I say. Why not work at something that you know will benefit you, that you know will do nothing but have positive effects on your life? Yeah, because like I said, those days are going to pass, and if you don't do something during all of these days, that's like being here from where you started to being here 3 years later. And even for myself, I started working out. I do not know the exact number, but I'm going to say about 4 years ago, not consistently, okay, on and off in the beginning, and now it's been consistently for 2 years. I really wish that I had started my lifting journey earlier when I was 17, 18, because I'm 26 now. All of those years that I wanted to party and have fun and just live life with nothing but pleasure, it was a waste of my time. It did absolutely zero benefits to my life. It's just sometimes in my head, I just go back and say, man, if I started this when I was 18, where I would be now. If I started this when I was even 19, 20. It's never too late to work hard at something. And I'm just saying it's never too late because every single person has a starting point. Jeff Bezos didn't become a billionaire in a day. So I just felt like having a nice emotional conversation when I was eating my breakfast. And it's just what I had on my mind today. So, next meal will be, like I said, I think rice and beef. And then I'm going to go absolutely obliterate my chest and my shoulders. I'm going to try to do more side delt work. And I did actually change my split up too. I'm now including my side delts in my arm day because I feel that I can just give my side delts a little bit more volume. And throwing it in with chest, I like that, but don't forget, side delts are a very small muscle, so they can be worked out more frequently, just like biceps. But I stimulate my biceps even when I don't try to, when I'm doing back. And I do a good amount of volume of back, so I feel like I don't have to add in my arms anywhere else, in any other days of my split. And my arms do look good. Besides the fact, like I'm saying, it's pretty equivalent to everything else. But I will see you guys in the next video.